All right. Good afternoon. Happy Saturday. Gonna jump into things in just a moment. Just have rotate around. She'll probably come into view. Yeah. Just have Hope on my lap right now. So waiting for her to lay down, so it'll be easier to jump into stuff. But yeah, gonna start fall year one today. Let's see. So last week was a different stream. We had the Wholesome Direct co-stream. That was the first hour and a half or so. Then we played about 2-ish hours of Stardew, finishing out summer, just basically knocking that out, wanting to get to fall. Not a whole lot that got done, if I recall. I think we got cows. We're just saving up money. I don't think there was too much else. So today, there will be a lot to do. With fall, we're going to have all the fishing to do, make sure we're getting our crops planted, figuring everything else out. So Hope has laid down now. See how long she stays like that. But since she did, I can start launching the game so we can jump into things. So just waiting for it to boot up, and for the capture to pick up, and we will jump in. Like that. So I'm just noticing a line that I don't remember seeing before for my video capture that just threw me off for a second. I'm waiting to see if it'll go away when the game boots. Yeah. All right. Almost booted up. Mod's finished loading finally. Okay. Capture's still doing its thing, so just jump into the game in the meantime. Okay, capture's picked up. Hope is currently laying on my arm. Let's see, my camera's not showing it. We'll see if we can do some stuff in a moment, but all right. There we go. Gonna have to wait a sec because she is stretched out, wanting a lot of pets on scratches on the back of her head. So. Let's see. In the meantime, I can see my to-do list. So we're saving up to get the house upgrade. Once we do that, we can get a mermaid pendant. We have to buy all our crops today for fall. And we have fishing and foraging to do. But we're just gonna have to wait a sec. Nothing's getting done while Hope's here. Almost. Yeah. Hey, don't fall. She's very excited and squirming around, trying not to have her roll off of the seat accidentally. Okay. Oh, I'm in the wrong window. Okay, so let's see. Can't. Okay. Doing this one-handed. Hi, Jojabot. Ooh, that was quite a workout walking all the way to up here. Anyway, I came by to ask if you wanted to have dinner with us tonight. You don't have to, but if you decide to come, could you please bring a largemouth bass with you? That's right, one of those big slimy fish from the lake. I need one for the casserole I'm making. Okay, well, it'll be at our house at around 7 p.m. tonight. Don't forget the largemouth bass. Bye. Okay. Pause again. Made a teeny bit of progress. Waiting for Hope to let me free up my other hand. Yeah. Oh, not yet. I went to pull it away and she immediately started squirming and trying to grab it. We'll do stuff eventually. Let's see. Are we good now? Okay, that's actually good. We were very low on wood after last week. Or, never mind. Thought we were. Guess we got a bunch. Don't fall. Oh, she heard the cat meow. Yeah, it's okay. Hear all that. Okay. Do we have a spare largemouth? We do not, so we're gonna need to catch that. Store that. Sell the sunflowers. We'll hang on to the seeds. We'll head into town and buy all the stuff we need. Just take a look quick. Okay, fairy rose. Fairy rose, beet, artichoke, amaranth, eggplant, bok choy. Probably make the most sense to just buy a handful of everything. Common mushroom for Pam. I feel like we'll find one. Just do this quick while we have a sec. Alright, just Waiting on Pierre's to open. Okay, so let's see. We have a bunch of pumpkin seeds. We've got corn. Buy 2 eggplant, bok choy, yam, 2 cranberries. Five of those. 5 of those. 1 grape starter.
Hello there.
Hello. Is there anything else I wanted? Oh, beets. Beets are desert, but we might be able to buy beets at Joja now. Not sure though. We'll find out. Let's see. Our beet seeds here. Rhubarb. Red cabbage. Artichoke. And beets. We have them both. Let's sell that. Buy 5 beets. Okay. So that's a lot of stuff to plant. We'll probably destroy some of the corn, I think. We don't need 10 of them. Then we'll come back and grab that artifact spot. Okay, so let's see. Sunflower, sunflower. Get rid of that corn. Get rid of that corn. Get rid of that corn. Let's see. Grape. Eggplant. Cranberry. Should grab pumpkins. Okay, pumpkins, the rare seed. Definitely need to plant that. 2 of those. Okay. So rare seed, broccoli, get all the pumpkins. You know what? I'm gonna get rid of that last one, because I want the pumpkins to be like this. Maybe we get a giant one. Okay, so those are 8 days. Berry seeds are 12, so we want the berry seeds planted. 10. 10 is next, so yams. Okay. Okay, so that's a lot of them we're waiting to plant still. I think we'll store the sunflower seeds for now. We'll just store all those for the time being. Okay, let's check on the animals. Okay, our first large egg. We need a bunch of them. We sell those. Store the large egg there. Oh, I put that milk there. Probably hanging on to have a little stockpile for when we get, what's it called? Kitchen. And go down to the secret woods first. Alright, there's the mushroom we need for Pam. There's another one. Okay, a lot of stuff in here. Let me just make sure, yeah. So bring Pam the mushroom quick. That's for a bundle. That's it. Where's Pam? She's at the store. Okay. We got all the seeds for a pretty decent price. We'll see how much we make this evening. Alright. Let's check the fishing. Walleye. Okay, tiger trout, salmon, midnight carp. We can get salmon here. And tiger trout. Okay. Just heard a sound. Back to her bath. Okay. Awesome. Alright. What do we get? Okay, the salmon, so we got both to donate. 2 amethyst. We'll replace the sap. Okay, so I think we have 2 fish and a foraging item. Grab that after. Okay, Halloween decorations. That's fun. Let's see, fall fishing. Boom. So albacore, sea cucumber, walleye, and midnight carp. I think I'll just go for the midnight carp tonight. Well, let's see, forest bounty. gonna grab this. I'm gonna cut back by the farm to drop things off. You can check this artifact spot. Then I'm gonna loop around the backwoods up to the mountains for fishing. Yeah, right there. Okay, combat quarterly. Some plums. Don't think we need them for anything. Nope. Just do something with them, do that. Sell those. Sell that. Take out that blackberry as well. Or the mushrooms. Okay. Now to the backwoods. Overall, very good start. Let's see, what do we got here? Okay, no largemouth bass at this point. So we're stuck basically waiting till 10. Don't wanna cast out now because we're not gonna get anything useful. So we'll just clear some trees. Definitely good on wood for the next few building upgrades. Good for the next barn and coop upgrades for sure. Hope just hop down. So once she clears the area, I'll move the chair so I can slightly better posture. Okay. That's better. Okay. Almost 10. Goal is just to get one midnight carp. And then do fishing at the beach tomorrow. Look for the albacore and a sea cucumber. Alright, got one. We'll just cast a few times. And okay. Alright. We're full at that point, so we'll just head back. So we got one thing to donate. So if we get We got the other two tomorrow fishing. Fall fishing is done for the bundle. Sorry, I got cat hair on my face now. Okay. That. Let's see. Take those out, put that in. Have bullhead in there. No. So bullhead will go up here. Store that plum. Sell those. Okay. I'm pretty content with that for first day of fall. Oh wow, it's a lot more money than I expected too. Not like a huge amount, but in my head I was thinking like 500 or 600. So definitely happy with that. Check out the new rods. Another 500. Okay. Tomorrow we'll be able to do the house upgrade. As some of these things finish growing, get the other stuff planted. Basically just waiting on the sunflowers for now. Okay, both large eggs, awesome. Guess while we're here, I don't think any of the bundles are one large egg. I think they all start at 3 minimum that we need for turning those things in. We'll just kind of accumulate for now. Store one of those. That. That's fine. Or cat hair has drifted onto my face. Let's go to the beach. Fall fishing. Hopefully we get that done today. Figure out the rest. Another beautiful day in Pelican Town. Oh no, you poor thing. Your wing's broken. Oh, you're a bit different than the others, aren't you? Just like me. Don't worry, I'll nurse you back to health, little one. Everything will be alright. Emily took the injured parrot into her home and bandaged the wing. It's all set up in a room, but as a token of respect, she didn't give the bird a name. Okay. Hello there, Joja Bot. Showed up at the perfect time. It's our new special orders board. Robin and I built it from scratch. Lewis, all you did was hold the nails. Ignore. Now let me explain. You see, with Profit Farm back in business, the local economy has really been picking up. As a result, some of the local townsfolk have been asking me for a way to source local ingredients for their businesses or personal projects. So Robin and I came up with the idea of a new special orders board where people can post bigger jobs than would make sense for the old billboard outside Pierre's. Yeah, for example, I plan on requesting some hardwood for a bed I want to make. Won't put you on the spot, but if you want to help me out, you can just accept the job from this board. Who knows, maybe if the bed turns out well, I'll start selling them in my shop. Look forward to helping. Thought so. Wouldn't expect anything less from you, JojaBot. So can we say that you're on board? Well, I'm sure you're busy, so we won't keep you away from your work any longer. As always, I appreciate your willingness to contribute. Take care, JojaBot. Alright. We'll swing by and glance at that quick. Grab Pierre a Joja Cola in a bit. Let's see, what do we have for the first ones? 100 stone. I already regret accepting that. Not 100, 1,000 stone. That's gonna take a while. Hello, JojaBot. Nice day, isn't it? I'm just keeping an eye on my little brother. It's good for him to get some fresh air on a day like this. Our dad used to take us to the beach on sunny days like this. Sam? Is Dad ever gonna come home? Of course, Vince. Dad's gonna come back as soon as he possibly can. But I heard some grown-ups saying that all our troops are getting shot to pieces. Don't believe everything you hear. Don't you remember how strong Dad is? He'd never let a pathetic goat or a grunt get him like that. Don't you worry. And always remember that Mom and I are here to play with you if you ever feel lonely. Okay. To be honest, I have no idea if my old man will come back. We've all read the reports. Soldiers are falling by the thousands. What am I going to say to Vincent? Did the right thing. Kids should have hope. Yeah, kids should play and have fun while they still have the chance. Hey, did I tell you the band's starting to come together? Yeah, it turns out Abigail's a pretty good drummer. Sebastian seemed to really want her in the band. Okay, let's see. That. Another lost book. Let's grab what's ever over here. Do the crab pots. Sell some stuff to Willie just to clear up some inventory space. Sell all that to him. Now, let's see. Sea cucumber available till 7. Albacore 6 to 11. So we have a small chance of getting it this morning. Alright, can we get a second one? Because we need one for Gus as well. make the most of this deluxe bait. Try to get as many as we can. Alright, can we get one more before 11? Yes. Let's grab this. Sardine. Alright, maybe we get a bite quick. Come on. Is that the last albacore? Oh, this is... Maybe. Maybe we got the 2 albacores that I wanted. Beautiful. Okay. So now... Albacore timeout. Sea cucumber 6 to 7. Alright, so we've got one more spot in our inventory. So once we're filled up, we'll head to the museum and to Clint. Ooh, is that a sea cucumber? Staying low. Nope. We're definitely going to hit 10K for tomorrow. No doubt about that. This. Maybe this is a sea cucumber. Awesome. Okay, Nautilus fossil. We'll replace the blackberries. Okay, so fishing bundle completed. How are we going to do this? We're going to backtrack a little. So we're going to go there, turn in the fish, go open up the geodes and stuff, then make our way up to the mountains, because we do need to get a largemouth bass. Oh, Abigail hangs out here during the day. Oh, she's carving pumpkins. That's cool. Alright, so let's see. Albacore. 2 Joja worm bits. Okay, I mean, sure. Okay, same dialogue. That's not exactly useful for me, but I'll take it. Fall fishing is completed. One artifact to donate already. Okay, so we gotta go back to the farm. Do I have anything for her? Not giving away the amazing luau soup. Oh yeah, Joja Cola for Pierre. Get rid of that. Okay. Alright. It's done. I'm not going to use the Joja worm bins. We already have one. I'll just sit them up there so they're out of the way. Okay, we need more coverage. We'll go right there. Let's see. Sardine. Replace the sardine. Replace the anchovy. Tilapia. Albacore. That. Alright. Let's... Getting spam calls on my phone. Okay, let's make it over to the mountains. A little bit of time to try to get a largemouth bass. Alright. Got it. Now we'll head to Jody's. We'll get this knocked out. You're good. Oh, hi, Jojabot. Come in. Do I smell fresh fish? Sam, could you come in here and help with dinner? Yes, ma'am. Wow, this looks like quality bass, Jojabot. Thanks so much for bringing this. That crispy bass was delicious. Breading was out of this world. Almost feel like part of the family now. And off we go. Thousand and 6 days. It's not something I'm feeling great about pulling off. If it was wood, it would be so much easier. Okay. Sell those, and we'll sell this jelly. We'll go to sleep there. Okay. Not a ton, but it put us over 10K, so today is house upgrade. Okay. Joja has decided to announce a shipment competition has opened to all residents. There will be 4 tiers of challenges, each progressively more difficult than the last. However, if you are lucky enough to complete them, there will be plenty of prize money, along with a few special prizes. Please check your local special order boards for further details. Okay. That sounds interesting. We're gonna get a farming level today. Maybe. Yep, we got corn, so we're definitely... eggs. And break this while we're here. So close for a foraging level 2. I think it was 450 wood for house upgrade. Three of those for, let's see, bulletin board. Yep, okay. Let's see, store that. Sell all that. Alright, let's check the fruit cave. Nothing notable. We need the wood. Cannot forget that. Which is great. 500 to make sure we have enough. We will start at Robin's, get that started. Then swing by Civic Center. And then go open up all of these geodes and mystery boxes. Straightforward enough loop. Alright. Upgrade house. So now we need 5K to buy a mermaid pendant. That was bulletin board. Well, an eel. Not doing that. Okay, it said to check the bulletin board. So I guess it's its own special order. I'm assuming there's not another one up at the Joja. We'll check there too. Flint. I think we've donated that. We'll just toss the salmon berries. Okay. Ruby ring. Alright. I'll take it all. Yeah, nothing up here. Okay, so decent chunk of stuff to drop off. And I'll run down to the secret woods again. See if we've got anything else down there worth getting. Got trash. Some of those. Bok choy through these. Just making sure I'm looking at the right stuff there. Really is a beautiful day today. Perfect for sketching. Too bad I don't have anyone to share it with. I wish there were more artistic people in town. Someone to share my hobby with, you know? That's it. I could throw a painting party. But I'll need some wine and some snacks to get people to come out first. Maybe Penny can make us some cookies, and I bet Jojabot would be able to get me some wine. Can even ask them if they would make some of that Joja wine. Probably tastes terrible, but I bet everyone will get a laugh out of it. And if nothing else, maybe it will loosen them up so that they can start painting. A paint and sip. Is that a new quest, or I guess it will come later. Okay. I'm on board with that. Alright. No foraging in here. Let's just loop around here. Just gonna drink another coffee now. $21 more. I feel pretty good that we're gonna get it looping around here. Once we get to this right side, there's probably gonna be a handful of things to forage. Or not. Well, we'll just give a little bump. There we go. Okay. What do I want to do now? Can I craft the... Yes. 1 copper, 10 sap. Let's make the trap bobber. Been meaning to do that for a while anyways. Let's go over to the mines. I gotta decide which one I'd rather try to get. The ice pip or what's it called? Lava eel. The ice pip is the one that I actually need sooner. Lava eel isn't needed for any of the bundles I have, but the ice pip could go to winter fishing. So head to 460. See what happens. That's a ghost fish. Really, there's 2 things I can get here, thinking about it more. The ice pip for winter fishing, and then we need either an ocean jelly or a cave jelly to finish that water foraging thing. So that would be good too if we got that. Oop, okay. Nope, this is... blew it. For the level we're at, it's just so rough. And a lot of algae. We're definitely at the point where I don't think we need any more green algae. We've got enough already, I think, to make like 5 or 6 ponds. But I am content to maybe just keep searching for this thing for the time being. We've pretty much knocked out all the other ones for what we can do right now. So it's really farming money and waiting on crops. So there we go. Let's take that and just celebrate getting that bundle done. See what the reward is. And we'll obviously have to find another one later if I want to make the, is that needed for the bait maker, I think? No. No, it's not needed for that. For the dehydrator, which have the Joja ones, so I don't actually need to make. Alright. Cave jelly acquired. Water's bounty. Okay, so 5 Joja fish traps. Okay, I mean, it's fine. Am I super excited for 5 of those? We're not really doing that right now. We have them for whenever we do want to use them. So let's see. Yeah, 26 now. Store that. We'll do that with those ones. Oh, I did have a ton of them. I forgot. I had those I can sell, but I've got tons of spare trap bobbers. Alright, well that's a nice chunk of money coming. More than I realized. Right off to bed. Okay, we can make a cheese press. Make quality sprinklers. Okay. New journal entry. I'm gonna guess that's... Okay, that's a lot. Leah wants Joja wine. 5 Joja juices. Joja beer. Joja vinegar. Joja pale ale. Joja meads. Joja blue tea. I can't even make a keg yet, so... Have you ever wanted to make your own kegged artisan goods but hate how it takes so long for those traditional machines to work? Well, Jojaco has a solution for you. Due to several new scientific advancements, Jojaco has developed a new keg that cuts processing time by up to 60% over traditional methods. To celebrate this feat of engineering, Jojaco has chosen to receive a free trial model, which is included with this letter. Okay. After experiencing the amazing processing power of our new Joja keg, we invite you to your local Joja Mart to purchase the blueprint so you can craft an entire shed worth of kegs. Enjoy your new keg goods, and we will see you soon. By accepting this product, user accepts all responsibility for use of the machine and the output of its goods. Quality of ingredients may or may not be reduced during processing, and output quality cannot be guaranteed. JojaCo would like to announce a new addition to the Joja Cares line. It's the Joja Oil Maker that can use battery packs to increase your cooking oil production. With the added power from a battery pack, our oil maker will produce up to 10 times the amount of cooking oil so you can cook to your heart's content. Sadly, due to technical limitations, truffle oil was only able to be doubled. We'll then give you a few sunflower seeds to get you started, so stop by your local Joja Mart to pick up your new Joja Oil Maker today. Okay. Aged roe, Joja cheese. Let's start with the Joja wine. You just use the peach. Only 3 days. Not even 2.5. Okay. That is certainly nice. Oh yeah, I wanted to do that. Let's see. We'll just start with 3 gold bars. This will help make some money for us. So there's a lot of stuff going on. That one giving you 5 or 6 quests at once, that is an excellent way to make the argument to go and buy a whole bunch of the kegs immediately. What a great way to convince me I need a ton. Just speed up a little bit. Let's see. That away. Okay, farmer bundles. 3 large milk, and it's 6 of them for those. Yeah, we're gonna be able to knock out the Joja products. Now that really makes me want to go buy them. Let's see, I want that. Take the fish stew. Let's just go straight to the cave, and we'll make the attempt again for catching a ice fish, or ice pip. It is so fast. Eat the fish stew. So we got that boost for 16 minutes, so basically through, we'll fish till it's gone. With the trap bobber, I feel pretty good about the ice pip today. Provided we hook one. How long could it take? Yeah, so gonna be tough balancing making the items for the quests versus the bundle ones. But it looks like it's one of each or several of each across all the quests, but one of each category. Make the appropriate ones for bundles. This is dashing around a ton. Just settle for like 3 seconds. We'll be good. You got it. Come on. Got it. Oh. So close. Oh, we're fumbling. Okay. Ice bib obtained. Now, just for fun, let's see if we could find it. Really, I just want to hook one and just give an attempt. Good luck day. Got a +3 to fishing. Figure we should be on par for the roughly 1 in 20, 1 in 25 chance. Alright, that went not well. We'll keep casting, see if we can get a second attempt. Alright, we got another cave jelly at least. Certainly we'll take that. Alright. We'll head back. It's trash. Still, the fact that trash is so useful now is insane to me. Being able to use it to make the fishing lures using bars is just so efficient. Such a great way to make money. Alright, so we have a winter fish obtained. What else to do? I'll see how much the keg recipe is. If it's reasonable, I'll buy it now. Joja keg. Oh, that's expensive. Aged roe, Joja roe, 5 Joja cheese to Sam. Joja cheese press is also not. That's interesting. The keg recipe is cheaper than the keg itself. Same with the preserve jar, but for the cheese press, it's inverted. We can't do any of that right now. Now let's just check the, what's it called? Crab pots down here. Do want stone. Four days, we've done 22, we're not getting that. A lot of stuff to take back. At this point, I'm pretty comfortable not fishing for a while. Which does introduce the question of what to do each day. And we could always just chip away at the mines. Let's see. Trash. Let's move these up here. Cockle, do I have... Store that. What was I? What just happened? Moved. Pool 4. Tackle merge. Okay. Cool, I guess. Just stack everything redux. Just broke all 3 of those tackle. Whatever. Never seen that occur before. But... oh well, it's not the worst. Just a mildly inconvenient thing. We will just go to sleep here. Waiting on 3 of those for bulletin board. Okay. How much milk was it? 3 large milks. Okay, we can't make... oh, we can make a mayonnaise machine. Let's do that. 15 wood, 15 stone, earth crystal. And a cheese press. 45 wood, 45 stone, 10 hardwood. We'll just do the hardwood tree, mahogany here. Alright. We'll go to sleep there. Not a ton of money, but now we'll start being able to do some other stuff. Okay, traveling merchant. We'll go check if there's anything there. Sell those. Ooh, That's 2,500. That's real nice. So now we just need to wait for it to rain. Okay, and we'll have sunflowers to harvest tomorrow, so then we could plant a bunch more crops. Or at least several more. Then we could have a little bit more cash flowing in. More large milk. Okay, we could take those for the bulletin board. But we'll first do the traveling merchant. Then we'll loop around and then may as well go to the mines, just see what we can obtain. Let's see. No. Sashimi cookout kit. I don't think I can make that yet. Oh, I donated an ancient sword. I should have taken it for this. Just thinking something and I already forget. There's a... I wanted to check in here. Okay, yeah, life elixir. I can craft one now. And I can make the cookout kit. Okay, so once I get a kitchen, I could do the sashimi. I should start making some taps soon. Okay, so there's a few things to do. Let's just... Sashimi. Cookout kit. Life elixir. Meantime, we wait for it to rain. I'm gonna... I need Dwarf Scroll 1. Just gonna look up where that drops. Bat Bug Cave Fly. Doug E. Green Slime Grubs. Tilling in the mines of Skull Caverns any floors. So really the first... It's somewhere in the first 40 floors. So that's where I want to be for looking for that. Yeah, we can bring Linus the Aquamarine at some point. Maybe not today, but we can grab it tomorrow. Next egg bundle for Chicken Farmer. Right, so we just gotta wait for the witch event, and then we upgrade and get ducks. That one's done. Easy enough. And find one dwarf scroll. We can get the dwarvish translation guide. Then we can talk to the dwarf, and we can just buy a mega bomb, and we get that bundle done as well. Let's just start floor 5. We'll do all the tilling. That, so we'll just eat the blackberry. Quartz. That. Ooh, yes. Another one. There we go. Boon. Found an artifact. Oh, there's some aquamarine. Clear the way. At that point, we get rid of the trash. Okay. I mean, still a pretty successful search. Alright. So bring Linus the aquamarine. There he is, but needs more room. Since he'll be getting a Prize ticket. Alright. 540, nice. Now let's go exchange the prize ticket. I think the next item we're getting is the Star Drop Tea. Definitely pleased with the amount of stuff we got, even if it's not quite wasn't the item I was looking for, but still got things. Yep, Star Drop. Oh. Okay. How are you doing today, Morris? What can I do for you, and why all the boxes? Hello, Gus. Happen to have a wonderful business opportunity for you today. Joja has recently introduced its new Joja keg, which is capable of producing a wide range of goods, some of which I'm sure you'll be happy to sell to your clients. We just buy them from there? I don't know, Morris. A lot of folks around Pelican Town aren't exactly pleased with Joja Mart popping up. Myself included, if I'm perfectly honest. Well, maybe I can persuade you to see the other side of things today. These boxes, I have several cases of Joja beer, pale ale wine, and mead. Oh, if I could just buy them. There's a lot of stuff in here, Morris. It's all free, my dear bartender. Free, you say? Yes, sir. I hope by giving you these free promotional items, we can persuade the rest of Pelican Town to the niceties of Joja products. Why is it all blue? Why, that's a sign of Joja's high-quality proprietary ingredients that you can't find anywhere else. Probably because no one else is looking for them. What was that? Oh, nothing at all. To be honest, I have several patrons who will probably drink anything you place in front of them, no matter what color it is. Suppose you have a deal, Morris. Place your stuff on the shelf and see how things go. Alright, we're just gonna buy what we need. Thank you, good sir. I hope to be doing business with you in the near future. What? This is stupid. What am I doing here, drinking by myself all the time? Okay, weird. I'm just getting some snappy errors for this event. I mean, everyone else here seems happy. Robin and Demetrius are dancing. Sam is playing that stupid game. Even Pam seems happy chatting with Gus. Maybe I could invite all the guys to a bonfire and have a few beers. That'd be fun, right? Oh, we get to do that. That'll be a fun event. Hey Pam, do you want to try some of this new Joja beer? Can't promise that it'll be any good, but Morris dropped off a few samples, so I thought I might as well offer. Sure, Gus, you know me. Can't turn down a free beer. Joja beer, huh? Maybe I could ask JojaBot to see about making me some. Bet the guys would come out to try some of that. Yeah, that's what I'll do. Guys' night out with a few cold ones and a nice bonfire. Who could refuse? Okay, that's a cool event. Okay, so nothing there to buy. Maybe I have to wait. Let's see, where's everyone at? You know what? Why not? There you go. You like cave carrots? Earth crystal. Give her one. Okay, working our way around. Oh yeah, Robin's not here because she's finishing up my kitchen. Okay, Marnie should be there in just a sec. Alright. There's a decent amount of friendship. Got a lot of copper ore. Okay. So we'll make... I don't think I have everything for a life elixir yet. But I can make the cookout kit for sure. Make the rest then. Let's see, what do I need? 15 wood, 10 fiber. Bulletin board item. Store all that. We don't need the rest of the cave carrots, so we'll sell them. Alright. Life elixir is red, purple, moral, chanterelle. We've only got red and purple for now. Okay. So tomorrow we can do the sashimi. Let's grab a bream. We'll just go to sleep. Celebrate the house upgrade. Now we're waiting for it to rain. This here. This here. We'll set the pots over here. It's my sashimi. How did that get moved? Pork bobbers. The wine in a few hours today. Lot to do here real quick. That away. So one, we got one to donate. Just gonna start hoarding all of that for oil in a bit. Let's see. Artichokes. Okay, yam, artichoke. Next chunk of that stuff. I think what I'll do with the secret woods is just plan to go over there probably twice a week, but we're gonna wait for a traveling merchant for the next one. Probably like Wednesday, Sunday, or something like that we'll do. Okay, 2 more large milk, a large egg. for... let's put these inside. Start stocking up the fridge. Then, let's see. Bulletin board, farmer. What else needs done? Or I want to focus on? I think I might just go back, keep working, searching for the first dwarf scroll. Let's see, fall crop. Both of those are bulletin board. That's the survivalist, I believe. Naturalist. Yeah. 2 Junimo chests. Okay. That definitely wasn't what I expected for that, but cool. We'll resume this search. Mermaid pendant. The other thing I want to get soon is the final backpack upgrade. Just, it's gonna be handy to finally have that, so. And then I can look at circling back to, what's it called? Barn upgrades, and stuff like that. Yeah, how is this full just from all of that? Okay, dwarf helmet. That. Eat this one. Ooh, that's sweet. What do we get? Amethyst. We can go now. Good on clay. There's something for Gunther. Just jump ahead to 10 since we are on 9. No point in... We found a few artifacts so far, so I do feel good. Just overall rate of return for... Eventually we'll find what we're looking for. We'll just circle back now. Let's go to the museum to donate that. Got anything else exciting there? Still keep an eye out for what's it called? Blanking on the word. The ancient doll. Or the treasure hunter bundles. Miss out on Clint. Just barely. Okay, it's that number 40. Not yet. There's Junimo chests. We didn't even start planning our bok choy, so can't do that for Willy. I'm just gonna throw the Junimo chests in here. Oh, wrong one. Not really gonna use them, so they're cool. They're just never really thing. All right, bear statue. Go there. Fish. We'll just go to sleep. I was like, oh, we didn't make a lot. Thought about the corks. We could throw a bunch of bronze bars in. Mina sauce. Let's see, cool. Alright, we have that. Hops in. Joja Pale Ale. Alright, so who wanted the wine again? One Joja wine. I'm gonna do the quest ones before the bundle ones, because the payouts for those seem to just be good enough that I'd get the catch right now. Ooh, Curiosity Wars. Another 1K. Okay, beats are done. Alright. That changes the immediate what am I doing. Store those. Sell one. That's for a bundle. Sell the corn. Alright. Now, let's see, we just have it's amaranth, and then we're on to the bok choy. Okay. Might have a few things for bundles today too, based on the eggs that we get and the size of the milk that we can get from the cows. Do that for farmer bundle. Okay, but all of those large milk will come with us. And we sell those. Okay. Traveling merchant, run through the secret woods, give the wine to Leah, bundle stuff. Okay, anything else today that's useful here? No. Okay, that's fine. Let's see, do we have chanterelles or morels in here? Okay, we got a chanterelle. Not needed for anything here, or for any other bundles, so we just want to collect it for crafting life elixirs, which we do need for a bundle. I'll talk to Leah. We're probably going to get 2 scenes for her, because I don't think we've walked into her house yet. But we're definitely we're at least 2 parts with her, so we can definitely go into her house, so just have to get through these events. Oh, hi, Jojabot. Come in, come in. I'm just working on this sculpture here. Come here, watch this. See that? I'm revealing the essence of the wood. Once you get past the outer layers, the true nature starts to show. Same with people. What? Oh yeah, that's absolutely right. I first visited this valley as a little girl while on vacation with my parents. I knew I had to come back someday. This place has great artistic potential. Although I have to admit, it's not easy to pay the bills as an artist. Why don't you have an art show in town? Interesting. I guess that could set the wheels in motion to making Pelican Town a true art destination. But what if no one likes my sculptures? I'd be crushed. I'll have to think about it. Well, thanks for stopping by, Jojabot. The next one. Hell, how many times do I have to tell you? I don't want to come back to the city. Stop calling me. I don't want to hear from you anymore. Jojabot. So I guess you heard me yelling on the phone. That was my ex. guess I'd better tell you a little about it. We had an apartment together back in the city. I did odd jobs during the day and spent all night working on art projects. We barely made enough to scrape by. He was always nagging me to go back to school and study business or medicine, something with a lot of money in it. I guess the idea was to save up for a normal life. You know, a house in the suburbs, kids, PTA meetings, that sort of thing. I wasn't ready for that kind of life, Jojabot. I had to leave, so I came here to pursue my dream of being an artist. Was that selfish of me, Jojabot? No, and your ex sounds like an idiot. That's a little harsh, but yeah, we had different priorities. Anyway, I've been thinking a little more about that art show idea you had. I'm working on some new sculptures to display at the show. I'm nervous, but the thought of getting my work out there is pretty exciting. I'm just glad you're on board with making Stardew Valley a premier art destination, Jojabot. Okay. Special delivery. So this is Joja wine. Definitely looks cheap, but maybe it tastes better than it looks. Okay, $7.50. Nah. 2 things for farmer bundles. Yet 2 rain. That's not getting done. Let's see, fall crops. 2 more to go there. Oh, it's only 3. Okay. Thought it was 5 for that one. Well, cool. So we just have those. Okay. So I can sell 1, get some money, get the friendship. Figure out the rest. Great. Things are definitely moving along. What's the paleo? 11 hours to go. Store that. Store that. Sell those. Keep all these things. Okay. I'll just sell that milk too. Let's see. That's all moving along. What else is there right now? Eggs. Do I have enough? I wanted to do the big coop at 1,000. You don't. That's not in the cards for coop or barn. We can make taps. Let's see, 40 wood, copper. At least start getting oak resin and maple syrup. Wait, no, those are both oak trees. Alright, well, 2 oak resin. Once those trees grow, we can do the maple syrup. Guess we'll run back to the mines today. Definitely checked a lot off, which was good. Stuff's gradually Gradually getting there. I do really like that. Doesn't feel like any of these bundles are possible to be done in like a season or two. Like, other than we have money. We have the vault bundle that we can spend money on. Keep forgetting about that one. So let's do that. We can comfortable spending. Ooh. Abigail's teaching them how to carve pumpkins. That's cool. We can. So let's see. We've got 75, 5, 25. Let's do the 75 today. Okay. Deluxe Scarecrow and 2 Rare Crows. Sure. Yeah. I mean, I'll take it. Not the reward I was expecting or hoping for, but... yeah. Okay. Get these ones set up. Just kind of throw them wherever to get lots of coverage. It's basically setting it up so I can put stuff wherever. Throw you down here. So when's pumpkin 7 days? Okay, so we're waiting a few days for the next thing that's actually going to clear space for us. We'll just break these things and then maybe get bed early today. Oh, we could also just fish here. See what things I can catch in the water. Or trash. Fine. We're definitely going to get plenty more produced there. That off. Yeah, I'm going to be lazy today. We'll just go to sleep. Okay. Made a lot of money back. So we're in good shape to still hit 5K tomorrow if it's going to rain. It's not raining. Okay, find this basket. Alright. 1 Joja Pale Ale to Pam. Joja beer. Yeah, what do you make beer with? Oh, wheat, of course. Okay, so we got the pale ale for Pam. More cork bobbers. So yeah, we are great shape for that. Okay. Store the cranberry, we sell these. Yeah. Water everything. Check on the animals. 2 more large eggs. Awesome. Okay, so that's all going well. Six of these that we need. Okay. So we'll find Pam. Then we can just make our way up to the mines. We can get Linus his basket. And then head on in. I think that's an easy enough loop for today. Joja Pale Ale to Pam. Probably a cheaper one, so I'm assuming we got $750 for the other one. Maybe $500 for this. Alright. 400, yeah. That's fine. Joja Blue Tea to Abigail. We don't have tea leaves yet, so let's... Oh, I think I could buy them from Joja Mart, actually. But I'll also just knock out this scene quick. Yeah, and then I'll see if I can buy a sapling. Oh, hi. Good morning, JojaBot. Glad you came in. I've been meaning to show you this. It's my private sunroom. So what do you think? It's very relaxing. Yes, when I step in here, I feel calm and relaxed right away. It's really therapeutic. You see, this is my sanctuary, a place where I can always find peace. And it's a perfect place to drink my homegrown tea. Here, let's have a cup. Have a cup. Yep. I love to come in here for a fresh cup of tea every day. My little ritual. Let me try to explain. When I'm alone with relaxing tea. God, how slow it shows up. My mind is empty and free to wander. Who knows what might appear? Hope that makes sense. Life can be pretty hectic, so having a hobby like this is nice. Feel free to come here and relax anytime you want, okay? Alright. So we can get the... We'll be able to get saplings at the end of the month, for sure. We'll open these up too. We'll do that first, then we'll pop into Joja Mart. I think we donated that already. Yep. Yep. So, yep. Slate. Okay, there's a new one at least. donate slate. So we got 10K, a 5K, and a 2.5K left for those bundles. Still hold off for now to turn any more of those in. I'm skeptical we're going to get great rewards on them. We have other stuff to do. Minus is up there. Basket. Okay. Want to grab a gold bar for Shane. We've got time right here. Oh. Want to go into town, actually. Alright. Forgot to check the special order board. So maybe we don't do the mines today, because it's going to take so long to circle back. We'll grab the gold bar on the way. And do that. So maybe we'll do the gold bar, check the special order board, and then I'll just go to Cinder Sap and just get more. I think that's the simple one to do. One gold bar. Okay, Shane's at work. I didn't even pop into Joja to check on the tea sapling. Sidetracked way too easily, so this at least ensures I'm doing two things at Joja. Let's see. They have saplings here. Shoot. Nope. Okay. That's fine. Right. Basically back to 5K already. What are the special orders this week? In order to promote the launch, Joja is starting a friendly competition amongst local farmers. Anyone who ships 25 Joja pickles by the end of the week. We're not going to pull that one off in time. I'm not going to do the bug guts. I do like that mission, and like it's asking for a pretty steep amount because it's kind of forcing you to be like, you need to have a lot of Joja infrastructure built. We don't have that right now, so I'm not going to worry about it. Certainly one to do in the future. So we'll just, we'll grab this while we're here, because why not? I do need to check the fruit cave again. Some green rain trees. 156 wood so far. It's a good amount of foraging experience coming in. So let's see. I think at this point it's going to be for the money, trying to maintain the 5K to get the mermaid pendant as soon as we can. Meantime, whenever we're over 5K and it's not raining the next day, we'll kind of assess what's the next best thing to do with the money. So like I think for now, the next things will be knocking out some more of those what's it called? Ball bundle things, the 25 and the 2500 and the 5K. Do those and then backpack 10K ball bundle. Just wait for the Joja beer to finish. Can't do that one yet. Vinegar. How do you make vinegar? Two vinegar can also be made by putting rice into a keg. Okay, I did not realize that. Got Joja beer. Oh, we gotta do 5 juice. Oh. We could start. We'll start making those then. Shane wants to try Joja beer, so that's for him. Go to sleep. All right. Do we have rain tomorrow? Still no rain. Recipe for tea sapling. 1 week we got the fair. Only one that time. I'm gonna check the fruit cave first. Okay. Not what I was hoping for, but still fine. Let's see. Store both of those. We'll sell the normal ones. Broccoli is ready. There's a bundle item. do like that they all these bundles require enough items. You do kind of just inevitably make the progress. They're involved, but not, they don't feel unfair or punishing or like tedious. 50 of each vinegar, rice, flour, and stuff. Okay. That's a lot, but just takes time. There's 3 and 4. Sell those and keep this broccoli. Alright. I want to give that to Shane. So we can give it to him while he's on his way to work. And then we could start making the ones for, once we get the 5 juice done, we could start making the ones for actually getting bundle progress. Shane, you need this beer. Okay. So we've got another fall crop. It's one more to get done. And I'm gonna hold off. I'll do the 5K one today. So I'll have the 2.5K and 10K. Okay, 10 dragon teeth. Sure. I mean, if I want to, I could just sell them all right now. Not like I'm not doing a perfection run, so I don't care about having all of the dragon teeth. Maybe I sell 5 of them, keep 5. We'll see. Okay. Back to the hunt for the first dwarf scroll. Oh, okay. Got a monster slayer done. That is the monster slayer thing I always kind of just forget about until one occurs. Yeah, we'll go pick up that reward. Okay. I mean, I can't complain. It's such a low odds of it even like appearing from any of these things that it's gonna take time, and it's also a bad luck day. Let's do. We'll eat them both. We'll just head straight over to this one. Search this. Grab blackberries to pick it up. Oh, rubies over there. Let's grab those. Cave carrots will replace. At least it's a decent amount of combat and mining experience. Cherry bomb. Okay. Plenty of cave carrots. We will walk over to Adventurers Guild. Get the Monster Slayer reward. It was the bugs, so it's just that bug cutter item. So, yeah. Just replace that. Yeah, the insect head. I'm just gonna sell it back to him. Don't need it. Or just have 300 gold, honestly. Okay. Hello. How's it going, Ashar? Good. Doing well. Just chipping away at progress in this mod. Alright. Sell 5 of the dragon teeth. Are we on crabs? 2. Okay, we'll have 3 then. Let's see. Tips. Honestly, when I first played this game, I was incredibly overwhelmed because I first played it with friends that had a lot of mods enabled, so I was very confused. My best tip for a first playthrough is to just kind of wing it and just let yourself explore and discover things. Like I really would not recommend trying to like do any like min-maxing beyond just trying to figure out how to be as efficient as you can, but like avoiding looking up guides on like how to do stuff. Just really enjoy the ride of discovering things in this game, and then in the future do the more involved stuff, because there's just so many things to explore and discover that you don't want to spoil it. But in the future, after you've kind of done it that first time, like adding in mods and other things like opens it up even more to see new discoveries. There's the first juice. So now we'll start the second one. Okay, salmon. Don't need that for anything, right? Yeah, definitely early on for vanilla Stardew, fishing is very, very efficient. The fishing minigame is definitely tricky early on with how small the fishing bar is, but it gets easier as you level up. In part because you're also getting used to the minigame, but like the difficulty does also reduce over time. Early on, yeah, fishing is very, very good to do. Don't try to worry about doing everything every single day. Like, it's very easy to like want to start off being like, let's have a giant farm. Oh, awesome. I love the fishing minigame. I'm not always great at it. I feel like I'm more often than not good, but overall, I enjoy the game a lot, or that mini game. But yeah, don't try to like have a giant farm while doing the fishing and mines and stuff. Like breaking it all up. Like, all right, today I'm doing this, tomorrow I'm doing this, blah blah blah. Definitely the easier way to do it. So you said you just started. Are you like in year one still of your first start? Like, have you gone through all the seasons in your first year? Like year one, year two? Because based on that will also impact. Yeah, first 1 year summer. Okay. Yeah, so there's definitely like things you could do summer or in the year outside of winter. There's a lot of things you can do that I think are better uses of the time than doing the mines necessarily. Like my approach when I first played the game, and this was having played tons of Harvest Moon as a kid as well. The rainy days meant, cool, I don't need to spend time watering my crops, which means I can just go straight to the mines first thing in the morning, be as efficient as I can there. Or go do a bunch of fishing or something like that. That's usually my approach. Usually not doing a lot in the mines till winter, because you're not growing crops in the winter. But there's also the RNG factor there. Like, you could just get lucky on the floors, how quickly it takes to find ladders and stuff in the mines that you might blast through really quickly. Yeah, and then I feel like the advice anyone would give is to maximize the use of your day. I think that, again, goes to like how hard you want to go. Yeah, watering crops if you have a ton is a real drain. That's why like getting sprinklers once you can get them like saves a bunch of time. Though you always have the resource management of like making sprinklers takes your you got to use all your bars and stuff. So there's the trade-off. Do you want to use your bars for that or upgrading your tools? still need like my approach there is always just waiting till winter to really make a push in the mines. For when I'm like doing that kind of playthrough. I feel like I got on a tangent there. I wanted to talk about maximizing the day. My approach with that is I'm much more casual with it now than I used to be. Like, I've done playthroughs where I'm like pushing to accomplish something the end of year 1 or whatever else, like finish the whole community center at the end of the first year. That playthrough, when I did that, I was making sure I'm staying up till close to 1 a.m. almost every single night, just doing every little thing that I can. And I'm using some mods that make that easier to do. But if you're not using mods and stuff, it's not really likely that you're going to be staying up till 1 a.m. most nights, because you're just going to run out of energy before then. I mean, you can run over to the hot springs to recover, but I already passed out 3 times. Yeah. And it's so easy too to just like lose track of it when you're doing stuff, and then you're like, it just occurs and you're like, oh no. Especially getting to the deeper levels of the mines when your combat level's still low, because each combat level gives you a little more HP. That certainly helps things to make life a little easier. Okay. Can we find this dwarf scroll today? Okay. I guess the other thing I would always recommend to a new player on their first playthrough is to go the community center route, not doing the Joja route on that first one. But you know, you could do either one. More gambler's blood, because I was thinking one more thing. Did we find it finally? Get rid of the buckets. It's door scroll 2, really? I need door scroll 1. I've definitely gotten greedy in, well, that was in a mod actually. A location in a mod. You can fish, but you have enemies around. May have died there a handful of times. Let's rearrange so I can eat that for some energy. Can't believe we finally found a dwarf scroll, and it's the one of the 3 I already had. Not gonna worry about bug guts. Oh, that's the wooden stick. Don't need that. Good luck day, so maybe we'll see at least one more dwarf scroll drop off an enemy or tilling more soil. So here's a great example of it, actually. So swords, you can purchase swords from the guild. You can't upgrade them via the blacksmith. Yeah, you're not able to do that. Swords can drop from other things or other weapons. So like I broke a chest there and I got a wood club. And it's actually a rarer one, so 9 to 16 damage, but it has the slime slayer ability. You can get ones like that through drops. How far into the mines have you gone so far? Only 410. Okay. Okay. I'll leave it at you can find things in the mines. Like through the chests and other things. I wanna avoid spoiling. Yeah. Always run out of energy. It is a struggle, and it does get easier once you can upgrade your weapons and stuff. Yeah, and that's why, like, early on in the game, I usually don't go to the mines unless it's a rainy day, because I don't expend the energy watering my crops in the morning, so it's, you know, the difference of like 1 or 2 floors potentially based on how many what's it called? Stone you end up breaking on that floor. But as you upgrade your tools too, mining gets easier as far as like number of hits to break stones changes. Same with chopping trees. Okay, let's do that. Got the cog. We'll just devour some berries. So I wanna conserve the crab cake. $640 already, okay. Okay, lost book. We have such a large space. Please, one more artifact drop. It's like a 0.2% chance or something. Focus on upgrading tools. I need to figure out how to gain a lot of other ore. Yeah, so the mines is the answer for that too. You'll see as you work your way down through the mines, it's kind of structured in a way to there's a pretty clean level of progression for how the mines are structured. As far as like finding additional ore as you go and stuff. Yeah, like early on, I mean, it's really easy to just kind of it's going to be a slow process to like get bronze for all your stuff. Like, I mean, I'm in fall year 1 of this playthrough. I've done perfection runs multiple times in this game, like played through it a million times. And I still haven't bothered to do upgrades for certain tools. Some of them I choose to always just wait till winter. Just a personal preference. Others I'll kind of just do when I have the money. Right now I want to use my money for some other stuff, which is why I'm not worrying about upgrading them currently. We're going to sell all that. But yeah, I mean, it is, especially once you get into the crafting and stuff, like trying to make things for your farm, a lot of it use those bars, and there's a resource management aspect to that where you can't do everything at once. Sometimes you just pick and choose and then just kind of have to grind. And that's really where I'm like, for a first playthrough, I wouldn't worry about like really trying to rush things too much, like really just enjoying all the things there are to discover. Like you're like, just for what you've described, like you're in summer year 1, like only gotten to floor 10 of the mines and stuff, like you're gonna find a lot of stuff. Some of it will kind of be like oh, like that's a genuine surprise, like that's how that works type reactions to things. Others will be like, oh, like I didn't know that was that at this location, or that this was a thing you could do. A lot of really cool discoveries to make, in short. And Concerned Ape did such an incredible job of, there are a bunch to keep. I am a bit of a hoarder myself, so I make chests that I color code for all my stuff. Like I've got stockpiling gems, ore, bars, wood, fiber. Like I just monster parts or loot. I kind of just accumulate all of it. Foraging items, crops, fish, food. Like, I could be making so much more money right now than I am. Joja pickles. Who did I need pickles for? Sorry, oh, those are just extra. I could sell those. I hoard a lot of stuff, in part because I know certain ones are used for certain, like, other things in the game that I just want to save myself the time. And that's really more of I'm trying to just get things done quickly because I want to progress through to just, like, do some mod stuff. For, like, in this, for instance, with this one, like, my focus here is really, like, experiencing what's in this mod. So, like, the base game stuff that I know, I'm just kind of trying to streamline through as much as possible. But it's up to you. Like, I like to hang on to resources, especially seasonal ones, like seasonal foraging, just so if I find out, like, oh, I need one, I'm not in a situation where I'm stuck waiting a year, or I have to check the traveling merchant every Friday and Sunday when they show up. But the trade-off there by hanging on to all those things is I don't make as much money as quickly. So it depends on, do you care more about upgrading the farm quickly and doing stuff like that, like building more structures, those types of things, or doing like just having a stockpile. Other things you could do with the money, since you mentioned like trying to get the ore, you can buy ore from Clint directly if you wanted to. So, depending on enthusiasm with going to the mines or not, you could always choose to just purchase the resources that you need to do to make whatever bars you need. Like, he doesn't sell bars directly, but he'll sell all the ore that you can buy. Kind of a preference thing there. Say, like, there's been times where I've been lazy and I've just bought the ore. Yeah, I agree. I also prefer to grind it myself. I have been lazy on occasion, where I've just been like, you know what? I've got some spare money. Let's just do this. Okay. Got a lot of stuff on the beach. Okay, something new for Gunther. Let's pick up all of this. And then we can propose a lot of oysters today. Of course. Alright. Willie's open, so we can just go sell these to him. Yes. You can pick trash cans, and you can get a lot of different things. Most often it is trash, but sometimes you can get some treasure. Yeah. there's a lot of things with the trash cans. And like I'd said, Concerned Apes adds so many things in this game. The 1.6 update, which was a few years ago now at this point, that added in even more stuff. The way he just continues to add things into this game is incredible. So there's even with the trash cans, there was new things that he did with those recently. Okay, time to propose to Haley. Then Leah and Maru are now the only ones in vanilla that I've yet to marry in this game. Okay. 3 days. So yeah, for how many times I played this game, I've used mods a bunch that add additional characters, so I have not married all the original villagers still. So I always try to rotate through to just experience them all. Yeah, that is usually what I do, like while like my axe is being upgraded or something, mining instead. The only one, obviously, when your pickaxe is being upgraded. Probably don't do mining. Then you go fishing. Though I have done the axe and then just like walked into the floors that I have elevators for just to see if there's enemies that I could kill for some combat experience. Done that from time to time, but open these while we're here. Then we'll go to Civic Center. Yeah, there's definitely there's a planning element to it. I've seen other people, like, when they're playing this game, like, really go all out with it. I'm just gonna toss whatever. Where, like, they'll map out their plan for basically the whole year of the game. Like, I gotta do this by this date, this by this date. Yeah, that is one thing I've never done. Even though realistically I probably should. I've always been big on I carry all my tools with me at all times. So it eats up a lot of inventory space, unfortunately. But I feel good having it all on me. Just my own personal preference for that. I always carry all of them. Really need to get that third backpack upgrade though, so I can do more. But no, I mean it does make sense to only carry the things you plan to use for the day. Yeah, and most people do that approach of I'm only carrying what I need. But you know, given my oh look, I'm saving everything, I tend to hoard it all. So let's drop these off. A gold oyster. It's that one. Store that. We'll sell those ones. All right, we'll sell all the rest of that stuff. So let's see. Do I want to do the Civic bundle first? Get the backpack. What makes more sense right now? Oh, okay, that's Apple is huge. Forager bundle item. Okay. Well, we definitely will just walk back to the Civic Center now to drop that off. Store the peaches. Oh, one cherry. Okay. I don't think this finishes the bundle. I think we're still one item away. Mermaid pendants accomplished. Let's see. Vault bundles. 5K and 10K. Alright, into the Civic Center we go. Took a while to finally get an apple from that cave. Oh, we do finish it. Okay. Ooh. Okay, 5 mushroom logs, pomegranate, and apple saplings. Okay, so we can't do this till Ginger Island. Alright, well, foraging's almost done. It's awesome. Cave bats or shrooms? My personal preference is to do cave bats. The shrooms, to me, there's better ways to get mushrooms. I will always go with the cave bats. All right, let's see. Yeah, we'll plant some other trees at some point. That's gonna block it off. We'll go there. All right. Do I want to plant these saplings here? What I gotta think. They're not gonna grow in time anyways, so we'll save them. Something like. Okay. Yeah, I'm not gonna throw those ones in the orchard because they're not gonna grow in time, so can't use them. Okay, that's better. What do we got up here? Okay, good bit of stuff. Won't get a mining level, but we're very close. How much time do the maple syrup fill? Is that... I want to say it's 7 days? Something like that. I feel like all of them are about a week. Maybe slightly longer, or slightly shorter. I don't remember an exact amount. But speaking of, actually... well, we need 40 wood. Oh. Got it. 2 more copper. There we go. Alright. Maybe. Well. Oh no, it is. Okay, it's 8 days, 14 hours. That's how long it takes. Can't put it on this one yet. Does it? No, it doesn't let me. Yeah, So taps work. It depends the type of tree. So this one's maple tree, so it's going to do the maple syrup. The oak trees, it's producing oak resin. You can put taps on any tree, but based on the type of tree, it's going to be a different item. Similarly, since I'm assuming these trees have grown back by now, since I don't have another maple yet, I can put this on a pine tree. Yes, we got one. Okay. So, yeah, so that one produces pine tar. I'm just looking at the times. Pine tar's shortest. Maple syrup takes the longest. And then oak resin is in between. Okay. Got our next fiddlehead fern juice. Alright, we'll go to sleep there. You just need the tap. So if you can make a tapper, that's all you need. You don't need anything else beyond the tapper to be able to gather it. You'll be able to go up and just collect it, and you have it. The jar is produced magically. Okay, 3K there. Alright, I think this will be the last day I'll do before wrapping things up. Still a lot to do. Okay, no mail actually today. Okay, 2 more days for Amaranth. Pumpkins, 2. Okay, so in 2 days we got a lot of stuff to collect. Which is good, because we'll have all this stuff produced before the fair. Oh, and we got the fairy roses tomorrow, so... Okay, so that will finish a bundle. And then, yeah, in 2 days we get the crop bundle done. So, all coming together. I think for brown egg, we just need 1 more lard. We didn't get today. Cows. Is house upgrade profitable in a long way? Eventually, yes. The first house upgrade is useful for other reasons beyond profit, or aside from profit, rather. There are later house upgrades that are incredibly useful, in my opinion. And actually, we'll take that. Let's make some more cheese. Really, it's one of the later house upgrades, so to be fair, most of them aren't going to make you money. But there's other reasons to upgrade the house, which, without spoiling anything, I'll just leave it as that. That there's other reasons to want to make sure it's upgraded. But it's definitely, it's worthwhile to do. Ooh, we're gonna get a moral there and a purple mushroom, reds. Wow. That's like some of the best first mushroom logs I've ever seen. 3 reds, a purple, and a moral. That's awesome. We got the moral. We can make the life elixir. That's another bundle item. Okay. Early. Well, for one, there's one thing in particular that does make it worth doing early. The game will basically tell you why when it comes to that point. I already did the caviar, I think. Early though, there's not a lot you're going to be able to do with the kitchen.
Solara 1509 just redeemed hydrate.
You can definitely do a lot more with the kitchen later on. But it's a nice to have. I knew what you meant. No, that's totally fine. I understood what you were trying to say. Do we need an Autumn's Bounty? No. Okay. Let's check the woods. Okay. Regular, common mushroom. Nothing else in here. Okay. So let's see. Swing by Clint's, finish these last 2 geodes that I was lazy about yesterday. Then we'll go back to the mines and try again on the first dwarf scroll. Okay. Yeah, so I think with the money, next get to 10k, get the backpack. I'll do the next 15k to knock out the vault bundle. Then I definitely just want to save my money for community upgrades. I forget, I think greenhouse is 35k? Yeah, 35. That's the first one I want. So, greenhouse, 35k. Bus, 40k. Mine carts are only 15k. I would probably... I mean, mine carts would be convenient, but... they're needed for the museum. Yeah, they only get donated to the museum. There is another thing to do with the dwarf scroll, well, that occurs when you donate them, which is why I'm looking for the last one. There's just one thing that I want to be able to do that I can't till I get them all. These are definitely... these early floors are probably my best chances for it. And maybe we'll get the mining level while we're here. Okay. Some... till every single patch. Oh, W. Oh, I got it before he came out fully. Okay, good. We'll just take the ladder then. Yeah. Hitting all those 5th floor milestones is so satisfying. Just knowing you don't have to go through it again. But it is excruciating when you're at, like, say you're on, like, floor 44, and you just run out of energy and you can't do it, and you're like, I gotta do them all again. Like, it feels like you lost progress there. Nothing. A lot of quartz, we won't worry about it. Fine. Okay. Lot to do here. It's Friday, so I'll do this floor. And then we'll run back to town to say hi to everyone in the saloon and get the friendship. that it? Oh, we found it. Dwarf Scroll 1. You know what? I don't think we're gonna make it back. You know what? We'll try. We use the speed boost. It's gonna be tight. That's why mine carts are so good. All right, 5. That's quickest. This way, down, and then across the bridge. Demetrius, you do not do this to me right now. Okay, yeah, we'll make it in time. Oh, that's great. Hi to her. Donate to the museum. Rearrange them. There we go. Okay. Dwarvish Translation Guide. Let's just get all these. Those lost books, once you're finding those, actually reading those will tell you a lot of very good hints and tips. So playing for the first time, those are a really good resource, actually. I'm so happy I found that right at the end. All right. Is it worth it to befriend them? I usually try to befriend all of them. I'll usually only work on like one at a time. Well, when I first played the game, I only worked on one at a time. I use a lot of quality of life mods now that make the whole process easier. So now I kind of work on them all simultaneously. There's ones that are further ahead, like, because I chose to marry Haley in this playthrough, I was prioritizing her. Linus, I pass him going to the mines all the time, so I just always have like foraging stuff to give him. Everyone, for the most part, except the wizard. Wizard just is out of the way, so I usually save him for last. And then there's Dwarf, which I now have the translation guide, so that's available to me now. That was so nice to finally get at the end. Got oak resin on the way, tons of mushrooms. Let's see, drop those off, that off, those in, sell the quality, or those blackberries. We'll sell all this. All right. I don't have any other fall seeds that I want to grow right now. So I guess, sunflower seeds will be our filler then. Once we plant the bok choy, we'll throw sunflower seeds everywhere else. Okay. So let's see. The to-do list. We got fall crops to finish up, fall foraging. We need a life elixir, which will come from the fall foraging. Buy the backpack. Vault bundles. We made a lot of money this week, so I feel like next week will be easy to do the backpack, knock those out, and then we'll start saving for the greenhouse. We probably won't get the greenhouse next week, though, but I feel good that we'll get the greenhouse before the end of the season. There is a thing that they will do eventually. So like how you have, like you get friendship with them as well by petting them and stuff. There is a thing, it's random, but there's a thing that can occur when it gets maxed out. It's not anything super extravagant or exciting, but it is a fun little thing. And technically there is a larger unlock you get afterwards. You'll get a letter in the mail. I'd say larger, it's not, again, it's not like a huge thing, but it is a thing. Okay, how much money did we make? Probably not a lot. Okay, 24. So we're over 10k, so we're going to be able to buy the backpack. Let's just take a look at these bundles. Got a lot done. We are lined up to get several done next week. Yes, the naming theme I picked for this is all Transformers. Specifically, I'm doing all the Decepticons first. That's my damn nice. I always try to pick a theme with each playthrough of like something to name them all. So yeah, so we got Starscream and Megatron, and then Soundwave and Shockwave. But the cat is named for my cat, so. Okay, so glancing at these bundles. Boiler Room, that's still going to be a chore. That's not getting done anytime soon. Exotic Miner, we've got a while to go. We can get this done next week, so we'll get the Mega Bomb. We're going to be able to just buy that outright. Bulletin Board. Can't do that yet. We don't have the stuff for Fashionista. Florist, we're going to get this done next week. We got it. We got the Fairy Rose. Soldier will be a while still. Farm bundles. We'll get the farm crops, fall crops done next week. We'll might be able to knock out Joja products next week. Fishing. We probably won't get fishing done. Foraging, we're not going to get done. Vault. Yeah, we need 12.5. Oh, not 5, 2.5. So yeah, 12.5k. We'll probably get the vault bundle done next week. So that's several things we're going to knock out. I just want to see, do I have the roots platter recipe already? Right, mushroom, pepper poppers. Oh, we do have spicy eel. I could just make that. Okay. I don't know if I have another eel, but if I do, I could go ahead and do that. And I do have the roots platter recipe, so I can make that. So let's... I'll remember. Dog's named after my dog too. Nice. Okay. So we're gonna get a lot of bundles done next week, which is really exciting. I'm really curious to know what gets unlocked when each of these gets finished. It seemed to imply there's shops that I'm going to unlock. So I'm really curious about what those shops are going to be like. What are the items that they're going to sell? What are the new things? Getting 10 dragon teeth really surprised me today. That was not an item I expected to get, but I also never expected to get a mini forge. So yeah, really crazy progression stuff. Same with those 3 rare crows. The deluxe scarecrow, the alien, and I forget what the other one was, but some of the harder ones to get. Didn't expect to get those today from those bundles. So really, really cool progress. Knocked out a lot for fall. Next week we'll also have the Stardew Valley Fair. So we'll get a star drop there. We'll get a prize ticket, whatever else there is there. Pick all that stuff up. Keep going. Yeah, looking forward. Really looking forward to playing more. Made so much progress today. I'm really happy with it. But yeah, so I'll post my schedule for next week tomorrow. We'll be back on Monday with more Pokemon Infinite Fusion. Next Friday, we'll resume Cult of the Lamb. Just started that last night. Really having fun with that. Having some weird webcam issue. We'll see if I did the changes to make that resolve for next week. Otherwise, I just won't have the camera on when we play that game. And then next Saturday, we'll be back with more Stardew. Yeah, Cult of the Lamb has been so fun already. I only just started. Like, I got through the first god. Just started going into the second area. Already kind of feeling like the resource management side of things there of, you know, managing your followers, managing their needs while trying to collect all the resources to upgrade and everything. Like, really, really cool roguelike. I'm enjoying it so much so far. But yeah. Yeah, I was surprised how much I got through so quickly last night. I only played for about 2.5 hours, but got a lot further than I expected. I picked up all the DLC as well, so I am excited. I do plan to play the game and probably play through all the DLC while I'm at it. But yeah, really cool game so far. But yeah, all right. So we'll wrap things up here. Appreciate everyone who tuned in. I hope you all had fun watching. I had a lot of fun playing today. I had said it 2 weeks ago after the Wholesome Direct, and I played some more Stardew. I was like, once we get to fall, it's going to be a cascade of things getting accomplished, and we knocked out a ton. I didn't even mention, like, we got the house upgrade, we got engaged, so in 1 or 2 days next week in game we'll be married, so then we'll have Haley on the farm and the perks from that and stuff. So things are snowballing more now. There's things I skipped that will prevent certain things from occurring in year one. We're not going to get any truffles. I wasn't going to grind out for that stuff, so not a huge deal though. We don't need truffles for the Civic Center, so that's why I was like, I'm not worrying about it. Really just trying to prioritize the things I need for these bundles specifically, as opposed to the traditional stuff. But yeah. All right, that's enough yapping. Hope everyone has a good rest of your day.